Right, so here we are, and we're going to try and explain the lockdown jam thingy for newbies and people that aren't really used to recording, blah 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 blah. So in the description, if you go to Compose, my Compose page, and I'll put a link to that in the description below, but most of you watching this would have already visited that page anyway. So anyway, anybody that's having any problems with recordings, so there's two ways of doing it. If you haven't got any recording software, blah blah blah, you could use your phone and just do a raw recording. Most of the people on Compose will have their own home recording stuff. I use Reaper, the Reaper DAW, D-A-W, which is desktop audio workstation, and you can actually download that for free if you want to use that to record. They like you to pay it if you're going to use it after, say, like 3 months or something like that. But it's not like one of these, the sites that ask you for your credit card details and all that type of thing. They want you to pay on faith type of thing. So in theory, you could use it forever. But obviously, if you're going to be using it all the time, you want to pay for it. Well, I think so anyway. So I sort of felt morally obliged to pay for it because I use it quite a lot. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. Another program would be Audacity, which is pretty straightforward, and you can record all kinds of tracks in that. And there's all sorts going on. You can download that for free and just use that for free forever. So that's a good program. What am I talking about? What I'll do is I'll start off recording with a phone. I'm actually going to use the Reaper to record my parts, and there'll be some templates, as most of you probably already listened to in the first place. I'll use this template. I created this template using Easy Drummer, Ableton for synth sounds, and programmed in a bass line also because I was too lazy to play it. And that's about it. So I should use that as a guitar backing track, and I'll put my own guitar over the top. So let's just see what we've got first of all. So before I start, you can choose whether you want. I started this off first of all by saying let's have 8 bars, but then perhaps 8 bars is too short. And if you have a certain idea, maybe it's going to spread over more than 8 bars. I think I'll do 16 bars, but we'll go up to 32 bars maximum for each person. So that's almost like a little mini song. So that might benefit singers a little bit more if they've got an idea they would just want to slot into that time zone. So like everybody's welcome, anybody, whatever you play, whatever level, whatever. It doesn't matter about recording quality. Just do the best you can. Like I say, if you ain't got anything to record through via the computer, use your phone. The only thing we want is to have it in sync. So this particular tune is 4/4, 160 beats per minute. So when you set that up, if you're recording by phone, you're going to want to either record with a click, or at least have something you need to get the timing right so it slots in to when you send me the files, so everything links together nicely, so we don't have any alignment or sync issues. So we want either a count-in to sync up the count-ins with the count-ins here, and or the sync tone. So most people on Compose will use a sync tone, but you can use a sync tone too. As long as it's recorded, I can match that up at this end, like say when you send your files in. So work it out the best you can. As long as it's in time, Bob's your uncle. If you've got an iPad, there's a program called GarageBand. I've used it once just messing around, so I'm not totally familiar with it. But you might be able to get some results with using that. Whatever you use to record, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter about the quality, as long as you can hear it. Like I say, you must stress that we want it to be in time, so either practice with a click, and we want that intro before you start the counting. The intro, the templates that I've put up on Compose, which you can download, I've counted in 2 groups of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's directly after the sync tone, and then it goes into, there's an 8 bar templates, but I just put 32 bar templates up, and then everybody can, if people are going to use those templates, they can either trim them down to suit, or just play over the bars that they need to be played, and I can trim them at this end. So anyway, we'll play through this backing track as it is. Right, so here we go. Sync tone, counting, main tune. So that's 8 bars done. Bars. Bars, and this will be the last set, which it takes us up to 32 bars. Right, so that's the end. That's a maximum amount that we can record, so 32 bars there. So let's just stop there. So say for instance, if you were to use your phone for recording, I'll go and get an acoustic for this. Add a tune. So that's tuned up, that's been lying about for too long. Right, so let's find out how to record on here. So I'm not too familiar with this, but we'll give it a go here, just to give an idea. Where's our sound recorder? Actually, it might be just best just to do the video, because you can send videos in as well. I'd like it if you did send videos in, then I can put it on Run a Music YouTube channel. But if you're not comfortable with that, or you don't want to do that, send a picture of your cat in, and we can put that on the screen while your part is being played. If you ain't got a cat, just a picture of anything you like, yourself, anything. But I'm assuming if you don't want to do a video, you probably don't want to send a picture of yourself, so just send a picture of something through. But if you've got a cat, or cats, send a picture of a cat or cats through, or any of your pets, even if you've got a crocodile. So you either use video or the recorder. I'll just use the video here because I'm more familiar with that. So I can set that up. Perhaps I'll film the cat. Just somebody holding this. Let's do it that way round. Ugh. Oh, that's me. Don't want to see that really. Oh bugger, I'll do myself then. Alright, so here we go. Right, so start recording. So it doesn't matter about these beginning bits, even if they're recorded, you can just send these through as long as you've got this beginning bit. I've lost my plectrum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just sort of repeating itself on a loop. That's what that irritating sync tone keeps coming in. Right, if we play this back on the video, oh, bloody hell. Come out at the beginning. Start recording. No need blabbering. So it doesn't matter about these beginning bits, even if they're recorded, you can just send these through as long as you've got this beginning bit. Yep, I heard you before. Stop repeating yourself. So I got the sync tone there. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and there's a counting. So as long as you got that counting at the beginning, you should be plain sailing. And if you want to hear the backing track, obviously set your bits and pieces up to suit, so you can hear the backing track alongside the instrument you're playing. So you get like a semi-half decent recording from the phone. So that's that. So that's the phone. Either use your, like I say, like use your recorder. Use anything you like. Like I said, must stress again. As long as you got the sync tone and the counting at the beginning, or at the very least just the counting from here, the cymbals, and it's all in time all the way through, then we're laughing. So say you got a choice whether you want to do 8 bars. So be split up to 32 bars, so whether 8 bars, 16 bars, 24 bars, 32 bars. So probably not many people are going to do 24 bars because it kind of, you haven't got a resolution on that number 3 section. Anyway, we're not here for music theory. Yeah, so the key is in E, so you can use any variation of the E chord. It is an E major, but you could probably get away with E minor as well. It's that kind of sequence, so we're not bothered there. But just as long as you use those chords E, G, A, and then back to E, it resolves on E just for those that last little section, and then just repeats itself again. So there we are. So that's it. So you can do anything you like any musician's welcome to do what they want. Use these tracks as reference, create your own stuff. Say for instance, if I was sent this track and I want to change a few things, then maybe maybe I don't want the guitar, so take that out. Maybe I don't want the synth. Left bass and drums. Maybe I want to change the drum beat, or the drummer wants to get rid of that, so you just want the sync tone and the counting. You get so there's no drums there. But we might want to change the drum beat, like I say. And you might want to sing over it, so record yourself singing. Obviously use your mic to, but anybody using the computer will know what they're doing anyhow. So la 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 la, blah 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 blah. Synth, anything you want. And I don't think I can explain any more, really. Oh yeah, so I'll probably use this as a jam track for my own submission. Let's just put that down now. I hope that's got things covered, or covered a little bit more. So that's it. Any questions, either put them in any comment box wherever you see this video. If there's anything else to add. So of course you can just make up your own style of music, any kind of music, and as long as it's the same tempo, same key, same chords, or variations of the same chords, then we're laughing. So there we are. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. We got some people have already started submitting their ideas, so we'll put those up when we get the jam done. Right, thanks for watching. See you soon, and over and out for now.